What's going on? My name's Shah. I hope you're having a good day. I'm having a fantastic day. Today, we are covering we're going back to extra utilities too. There's been some updates since our little mod spotlight. So this is like a mini mod spotlight update thing. Yeah, we're going to talk about some of the stuff that's been added to extra utilities since our spotlight. Let us start with the glass. So if you remember the ethereal glass and the reverse ethereal glass and infallible glass, it's back. It's back. So we can't walk through this one, but if we sneak, we can sneak through it. Pretty cool, pretty cool. The infallible, the dark infallible, and the ethereal glass, you can just walk through them normally. But if you're sneaking, you can't. You can't walk through them. So these are good for like mob farms, ocean doors, where you want to go water on one side and you on the other and you want to go in and out. Yeah, very cool. Lots of fun. I'm sure you all can come up with some things to do with these. Next, let's cover the Redstone Lantern. The Redstone Lantern is a pretty neat block for all you redstone heads out there. It can dictate a power level onto a redstone signal. So right now we have a redstone signal of 4 being sent out. 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. It's sending a power level 4. See the big 4? It kind of gives it away. If we take it up to 10, well, guess how many blocks it goes out? Yep, you got it, 10. So I'm sure you redstone fans out there will find some fun things to do with this and make your life a little easier when you want to just dictate an exact power level or something. Let me know what you can do with it. I'd love to hear some of the things that you all come up to do with this block. All right. Next is probably the item I get the most questions about. Wah! The law sword. The law sword. Let's look at the scabbard. Scabbard's pretty cool. Yep, it is pretty cool. And there's the sword. Wah! So it's a sword. It kills things. It's like most other swords. Ah! So it's got some damage. 4 armor piercing, 0.26 permanent damage. Not sure. I really don't know. 1.6 attack speed, 14 attack damage, and 3 divine damage. This sword is not obtainable in-game legitimately. The only way to get it is to cheat it in. If you actually have screenshots or a video of you getting one from a merchant or from a merchant, from a villager or some other way, I'd like to see it because it's the only way that I know of getting it. And I have not seen or heard of anyone getting it legitimately any other way. Next, let us cover wireless RF. So Extra Utilities 2 adds 3 things to wireless RF. And let me destroy this because that was the wrong block. It adds, well, actually, let's say there's 4 because there's actually a creative generator. So let's just place it down back here. For everyone wanting to test and not wanting to have to set up like a GP, a grid power, to do your testing and stuff, well, you can just use this now. It's the solar panel. Wayla, you're wrong. So the generator here creates 10,000 grid power. So you can use it to your heart's content to create your grid power to test things. Back to the wireless RF. So the wireless RF, let me grab this. So the battery, oh goodness, I did not want to do that. Do I have any of those laying around here? No. Okay, let's just grab another one. It is here. We'll put it back. No. Squat. There we go. So the battery is a battery. It stores RF power. And if we right click, I had to make sure I was going to do the right one. If you right click on it, it's 3200 RF is what it stores. Currently, it has 3200 RF because it is being powered by this creative capacitor back here. So you can pipe power in whatever you want. As long as this block has power, it's a battery. It stores power. It's what batteries do. Next, we have the wireless RF transmitter. Now, let us right click on it. And you can see it's powering this. It says 2 blocks in the chat. I'm pointing with my finger over to the left side of the screen. You can't see it, but it's over there. Yeah, 2 tile entities. So that and this, maybe, I don't know where the second one is. Maybe itself. It's powering itself. So yeah, this sends power remotely. Let's pick you up and break you and put a new one down. So if we look inside of this furnace, you can see, why did you get that power? You weren't supposed to get power yet. Let's stick you back here. No power. You stay empty for a second. Thank you. All right. So what the wireless RF transmitter does is just what it says. It transmits power wirelessly. So if we right click on it, you see the little beads pop over there. Now if we go over here and look, it's still too far away. Oh, because we got 0 of 32. So something happened here. Did I break something? Output. Now you got power? No, why you not got power? Do you have power? What is going on here? I think it's because this block here is messed up. So let's just, yeah, okay, we're fixed. It's all good now. So let's do this again. You right click this, it sends power over here. You open this and yeah, it's powered up. Boom, remote power. Pretty neat. Now we can also go further away. We'll break these back here. Place the furnace down, place a wireless transmitter. And as you can see, the wireless transmitter is pulling power from the battery and powering our furnace over here. Very cool. Nice little addition. Thank you, RWTema. Next, we have the heating coil. That's not what I wanted. You go away. Open. And I've thrown my heating coil away. Where's my heating coil? Heating coil, heating coil. Where's it at? There it is. Okay. So the heating coil is, let's hover over for a second. It uses RF energy stored in the wireless battery to create heat. Uses 2000 RF to create 20 ticks of burn time. So we had got some coal in here. When you burn coal, it makes, you know, this stuff, right? So if we put our wireless RF heating coil in there, every 1 second is costing us 2000 RF because there's 20 ticks in 1 second. So every 1 second, it's using 2000 RF to create heat, to generate, you know, it's making the furnace work. You get it. You got it. All right. Power overload. Not a clue. If you know what this is for, please let me know, and I will add it in the next mod spotlight update, along with the disturbed mob spawner. They're kind of interesting. They make like cursed piggies or something. Are you going to spawn anything, or are you going to make me a liar? We'll come back. So yeah, they spawn like a cursed earth looking animals. I don't know what it's for. You can't craft it. I don't know if you can find it in the world yet, but it's a thing. Moving on. So here we have the Quantum Quarry. And I'm sure everyone wants to know about the Quantum Quarry. So we're going to save it to last. We're going to cover the spikes first. Do you remember the spikes from Extra Utilities, the originals? Yeah, they're back. They're back. Wooden spikes, stone spikes, iron spikes, gold spikes, diamond spikes, and we have a new creative spike. The creative spike kills mobs instantly. You do not get no loot. No loot. Nope. Daytime. Diamond spikes. Diamond spikes will get you a player. It's like a player. It acts like a player is killing the mob. So when a mob stands on it and they die, it's acting like a player kills it. So you will get mob-only drops that require a player kill. An example would be wither skeleton skulls. Yep. So you know how like you actually have to kill the wither skeletons. You can't just put them in most grinders or whatever. It's because you need a player to kill them. So diamond skulls do that. Or excuse me, the diamond spikes do that. The gold spikes, they actually will let you collect experience orbs and regular loot. Iron spikes and stone spikes both give you just regular old loot upon kill. Nothing special, no experience orbs. The wooden spikes do not actually kill the mobs. They take them down to half a heart and then it leaves them alone. So it lets you come back and just hit them once and they're dead. Oh, it's in here. So if we throw a skeleton, oh, got to set it to creative, not creative options. Easy. So we'll throw these in here and we'll come back in just a second because it's awfully noisy over there. So as you can see, over on the gold one, there's an experience orb, right? On the stone and the iron is just regular old loots. And over here, it looks just like regular loots, but if it had been a special mob, you know, because it's just a chance, it would have dropped any player-only loots onto the diamond one. And the skeleton has half a heart left because he's standing on a wood spike. So there's the spikes. They're really cool. You can also enchant these, so, you know, keep that in mind. You can put fortune, looting, things like that on these. Very interesting. Okay, this is not an overworld portal. This is a deep dark portal. Even though this is, yeah. So you don't click on it. You actually have to stand on top of the block. Don't have a noob moment like me and be like, it doesn't work. I'm clicking on it. I can't Yeah, it took me like 5 minutes, and Grok telling me, did you stand on it? I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't try that. So in the deep dark, bring torches. I'm giving you fair warning. Bring thousands of torches because you want to light this place up. It is so dangerous. I don't care what armor you're in. If you go into the dark and you do not have light around you and you stay in the dark very long, the dark gremlins are going to eat your face. They are going to kill you. It is not a nice or warm or fuzzy place. So as you can see, we started out up in the Y level, almost 200. So we're going to drop all the way out. And here we are. This is the deep dark. It's deep. It's dark. There's lots of mobs. It looks kind of interesting. These mobs tend to hit really hard from my experience. I don't know if it's just my perception or if they really do hit that hard. In addition, a reason you may want to come here is ore generation is double here compared to like the overworld. So there's more ore in a tighter confined space as long as you're willing to deal with all of the evil nastiness that exists here. There are also some interesting structures and whatnot, but we're not going to be exploring. We're just kind of giving you how to get here. To get here, you need 8 compressed. I want to say 8 compressed cobble. Oh, not click on it, Sha. You have to stand on it. So yeah, it's just like you make a chest, but you instead of making a furnace, you make compressed cobble. So 9 cobble in a crafting grid. I'm not doing all of the crafting stuff, but I will show you this one. It's compressed cobble, deep dark portal. Pretty simple. All right, now what most of you are probably waiting for is the Ender Quarry. I like this. I like things that don't destroy, terrain in a world or has to do a lot of block updates. I like things that do pseudo stuff, and that's how the Ender Quarry works. It mines ores and stuff from a pseudo dimension, a dimension that you cannot visit, but kind of exists, possibly, maybe. You'll see in a second. All right, so to make one, you need the actual Quantum Quarry itself. You need the Quantum Quarry articulator. You need 6 of them, actually. And they will be, on every side, every face of the Quantum Quarry, you need one of the articulators. It's like this, except this one's missing this one side, just so I could show you as a demonstration. Right? This one's been running for a little while. It's full of stuff. You can see it gets, here. Let me explain a little better. Let's do this one over here because I can turn it on and off. So right now it's mining in the biome cold Taigia M. So in the pseudo world where it's mining from, it's pretending it's pretending that it's in a cold Taigia, and so everything it's going to get is like as if it was in a cold Taigia. Because, different biomes may have different ores at different amounts. Like emeralds might be more popular in certain areas compared to, say, the desert. You might not get emeralds in the desert, but in extreme hills, they're more prevalent. I think that's true. But that's the basic gist. Now, as you can see, you can add item filters. Let me turn it off before I pull the item filter out. So pull the item filter out, and we're also using enchanted books. We'll get to them in a second. So in this item filter, I have gold, iron, lapis, and diamond ore. Let me put my filter back in. But before we do, let's hover over it. It says, when you hover over the slot where you put the filter, if present, the quarry will auto-destroy any items that do not match the filter. So it's going to destroy anything that is not diamond, lapis, iron, or gold. I turned it on earlier when I had the filter out, and it got a bunch of other stuff that I didn't want. So it should only actually have those. But I pulled the filter out. So in here right now we have a Silk Touch. And here we have a Fortune 3 book. Both of those will work depending on your needs in the Quantum Quarry. So you can put a Silk Touch in to get the diamond ores rather than the diamonds themselves. So you can fortune them yourself. You can also put a fortune in there to do it for you. Pretty cool stuff. Let me turn it back on now. All right. So let's make sure we got everything. Daytime. So let's see. We did the glass. We did the lamp. Here's these guys over here. Yeah, the piggies. See, they just look like they're cursed earth piggies or something. And I can break you. No, break. Oh, wait. Did you just see that? I just saw something when I clicked on it that I did not see the last time I had one. So let me get an open hand. There goes a piggy. Ooh, look at that. Always on, always off. Speed upgrades. Interesting. I want to know how to actually get one of these. Is what I'm going to try to look into it in my next update. I will let you all know how to get these. But speed upgrades, and you can turn it on and off with the lever. Very, very cool. So there's that. We did the remote RF. We did the spikes. We did the glass. We did the deep dark. We did the quantum quarry. I think that's it. I think that's everything we got for the moment. Yep. All right. So if you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to leave me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. It helps out so much. Now, I also do some Let's Play series with the FTOG, which is Friends Through Online Gaming. Yeah, very cool group. You can find all of them in the sidebar over on Facebook, on YouTube. Over on the right, you'll see it says like members of FTOG. Yeah, you can click on their videos. Very cool people, very knowledgeable, some amazing builders. I mean, amazing builders. Go check out their channels, like, subscribe to them. They would greatly appreciate it. Anyway, take care of yourself, take care of those around you, and remember, be kind to the other humans. Bye-bye.